Welcome to Earth's most incredible wildlife, where every river, every forest, and every creature has a story to tell. Witness breathtaking beauty, deadly encounters, and unforgettable moments of survival. Chapter 1 begins now. That's the Amazon rainforest, a world still wild, still untamed. If this journey moved you, channel for more, and let us know in the comments, which animal or place should we explore next? A mother's courage is about to face its greatest challenge, home. A mother and the cub she'd do anything to protect. While its mother rests, the cub wanders out alone. Just a little further, from far away, something has already noticed. The martial eagle, and she's already closing in. She tests the cub first, closing off every direction it tries to run. And now, there's no hesitation. Nothing left it can do. Back at the den, she hears it instantly. And she doesn't hesitate for even a second. She reaches them just in time and throws herself straight at the eagle. The eagle strikes, but the mother's skin is built for exactly this.
The eagle finally tears free, shaken and forced to retreat for good. She turns back to the only thing that ever mattered. The cub is safe, pressed close against her.
Some bonds in nature are stronger than fear. This mother protected the life that depended on her. A fearless battle begins. This mongoose has hunted this rocky ground for years, but today something is already coiled in the shadows. Not one, two, and she doesn't know it yet. The first cobra rises, hood flaring, body coiling tight. A warning and a promise. This ground is already claimed. And then, a second. Two individual cobras, their territories overlapping on the same rocks. She's outnumbered before the fight even begins. Most animals would already be retreating, but this mongoose doesn't run. Her fur bristles, her body drops low, every muscle tightens, ready. This is the kind of encounter her instincts are built for. Mongooses are naturally adapted for encounters like this. Fast eyes, and a partial resistance to venom most predators don't have. It's the reason this fight is even possible. The first cobra strikes. Fast, precise, aimed to end this instantly. But she's already moving. A fraction of a second is all it takes. She clears the strike by inches. And she's already circling. Not retreating, repositioning. Every movement here has a purpose. The second cobra strikes almost the same instant. Two threats, two directions, no room for error. She dodges again. This is the hardest part of the fight. Survive. This cobra has another weapon. A fine jet of venom aimed straight for her eyes. She turns her head a fraction of a second early. It lands in the dust instead. The first cobra strikes. A heartbeat later, the second follows. No room left to dodge sideways between them. So she jumps, clearing both in a single motion. She starts testing them. A feint here, a fake lunge there, drawing out their strikes on her terms, not theirs. Every miss costs a cobra energy it can't easily recover. The first cobra is tiring. Its strikes come slower now, less precise. Repeated strikes and a raised hood. And then she sees it. A strike that falls just short. A neck left exposed for one critical instant. This is the moment everything else has been building toward. She clamps down behind the skull. A grip a cobra struggles to twist free from. Its body thrashes, coils lashing at nothing. This is the grip mongooses are known for. A few seconds is all it takes. The first cobra stops moving. One threat neutralized, but the fight isn't over. The second cobra hasn't backed down. The second cobra sees its chance. It strikes while she's still turning. Close. Too close.
But she recovers instantly. No hesitation, no fear showing. Now it's just the two of them. And she's already found her rhythm.
But she doesn't back away from the lunge, and for a moment its focus breaks, drawn toward the stillness beside it. Something has changed in this standoff. The second cobra holds its hood raised for one last moment. Then, two failed strikes and a fallen rival. She checks the empty crevice, just to be sure. Nothing there now but rock and shadow. She doesn't chase what's already gone. The standoff is over. She stands alone now, breathing hard. No sign of a venomous bite having landed. Speed and precision were her only real advantages. Today, that was enough. She grooms herself, unhurried, then simply moves on. For a mongoose, encounters like this are part of daily survival. There's no time to dwell on it. The immediate danger has passed, for now. One rival gone, another still out there somewhere. Nothing here is permanently settled. The savannah. This encounter is over. But out here, it's never really finished. There will always be another burrow, another shadow. One deadly mistake changes everything. This is one of the most fearless animals on the planet. Nothing here usually hunts it. But today, she's heading somewhere she's never been before. And in the shadow, a giant African rock python, one of the most powerful constrictors on Earth. It doesn't chase. It doesn't need to. It only needs to wait. And now, it's ready to strike.
She has no idea how close she already is.
And then, It happens in an instant. It happens in an instant. The coils close around her before she can even turn. And that loose skin is about to become the snake's biggest problem.
She finds her grip, and she bites down with everything she has.
The python fights back, tightening harder, refusing to release its grip. But she doesn't stop. Every ounce of her strength goes into this one bite. It tries to strike again, but she's already moved. Bite by bite, the grip that trapped 1,000 animals starts to give way. The python doesn't let go all at once. It unwinds slowly, loop by loop. She's free, and the python turns to run. Already gone, safe in a home of its own. And still, she... Even tiny enemies can be relentless. Across the African savanna, this white rhinoceros is dealing with a heavy tick infestation. Ticks gather around its ears, its neck, and the folds of skin across its shoulders and back. It shakes its head and flicks its ears again and again, trying to dislodge them. It rubs against a tree trunk, then rolls in the dust. But none of it brings any real relief. Eventually, it makes its way toward the water. As it wades in, loose mud and dust begin lifting off its skin into the water. A few minutes, a shoal of small fish gathers around its submerged legs, drawn by the sediment stirred up in the water. They work over its belly and legs, feeding on the loose mud and flakes of dead skin drifting free in the current. As one fish moves off, another quickly takes its place, the shoal constantly repositioning itself along its body. Above the surface, red-billed oxpeckers begin arriving, landing on its back, shoulders, and horn. They move quickly toward the areas where ticks are most heavily clustered. Their slender bills probe into the ear folds and around the base of the horn, extracting ticks one by one. Each time a tick is swallowed, the bird steps to a new spot and continues searching. After a while in the water, the number of ticks on its ears and neck has visibly dropped. Below the surface, the fish continue their work without pause, clearing away the soft mud still clinging to its skin. Above the water, the birds reach what the fish cannot. Below it, the fish clean what the birds cannot. Two different species working on the same animal at the same time. It stops shaking its head. Its ears no longer twitch. For the fish, this feeding is a meal. For the birds, it's a routine source of food they return to often. For the rhino, the arrangement lowers its parasite burden considerably, without any effort of its own. Not every relationship in the wild is built around conflict. Some are built around a simple exchange that works out for everyone involved. Here, at this watering hole, each species involved plays a small part in keeping the balance. Tomorrow, the ticks will begin gathering again. And tomorrow, the same birds and the same water will be waiting. One rhino, one afternoon, and a routine repeated quietly across the 4 battles, one unforgettable finale. Barely the size of a small dog, and yet considered one of the most fearless animals on Earth. This is why. Its skin is thick, loose, and famously hard to pierce. Bee stings barely register. Bites from other predators often can't find a solid grip. It's almost like wearing natural armor. Most small animals stay hidden, stay cautious, stay alert to every shadow. This one doesn't bother. And today, it's about to prove exactly why. Today, something on the wind catches its attention, carried from far off. And where there's fresh meat on this savanna, it doesn't matter to this animal. In the shade of the trees, a leopard rests beside its kill, an antelope brought down only hours earlier. This is the leopard's meal, hard-won. The leopard notices immediately. Its ears pin back, a low growl begins. This is a clear, unmistakable warning. Almost anything else would already be backing away. But the honey badger doesn't stop. The growl doesn't seem to stop it. It keeps closing the distance, step by unhurried step. The leopard's tail begins lashing, a sign its patience is running out. The leopard escalates, swiping a warning paw through the air. Close enough to feel the wind of it, a clear message, back away now. The honey badger barely flinches. Instead of retreating, it snarls back, teeth bared, standing its full, small height. No animal this size should be doing this. And yet, here it is. For a long moment, neither moves. But the honey badger doesn't seem to know that. It's a standoff that shouldn't even be close.
Then, the honey badger lunges first, straight at the leopard's legs, snarling and snapping. The leopard jumps audacity of it. This isn't behavior most predators expect from an animal this small.
The leopard begins circling instead of engaging directly. Something about this fight. This isn't a simple meal to defend anymore. It's a fight with unpredictable, uncertain cost. A torn claw can mean a slower hunt for weeks. Against and let the risk starts to outweigh the reward. And the leopard knows it. It disappears into the trees. No blood spilled, no real fight. Just one animal weighing the odds, and one small predator left alone. It eats its fill from the leftovers. The best parts, not all of it. Enough remains for a second visit. For now, it's had enough. It sets off again, nose down, searching for more. One meal is never the end. There's always something else to find. It passes a resting lion and steps right onto its tail. The lion's ear flicks, unimpressed. Most animals wouldn't risk this. Then it flicks dirt at the lion, a small, mocking gesture. The lion growls, sits up. This time, it lets the badger go. It finds a wild beehive, thousands of bees, and it doesn't care. This is exactly what it's known for. Its thick skin barely feels the stings. It runs, honeycomb clamped in its jaws. The swarm chases close behind. A waterhole offers the only escape. It's already running for it. It leaps straight into the water. The swarm breaks off at the edge. An old trick, but reliable. The honeycomb never leaves its grip. It climbs out, soaked but victorious. But honey draws a new audience. A troop of monkeys is watching. 2 monkeys drop down, screeching. Left, then right, keeping it turning. It's a well-practiced distraction. A 3rd monkey circles from behind. The 3rd monkey grabs the honeycomb. Gone, up the tree, in seconds. Outsmarted twice in one day. This time, it won't let it go. It climbs after them, clumsy but determined. Higher than it usually bothers to go. The monkeys scatter through the branches. This chase isn't over yet. The monkeys keep taunting, just out of reach. Confident, almost playful. One lingers too long on a branch. That's the mistake it's waiting for. It catches one by the leg. A hard bite makes it shriek. It slips and falls, limping but alive. The rest of the troop scatters. The troop doesn't wait around. They vanish into the canopy. It climbs back down, unhurried. The lesson seems to have landed. On its way back, it passes the same lion. This time, the lion is already up. It remembers the tail, the dirt. Its patience, this time, is gone. It charges back, biting the lion's leg. The lion swipes with a heavy paw. Both show only minor scratches. Both paws, weighing the cost. The lion throws it through the air. It lands hard, rolls, gets up. Dazed for only a moment. This isn't finished. For a few seconds, it's chaos. Neither lands a serious blow. Both pull apart, marked but fine. This kind of fight rarely lasts. They face each other, breathing hard. Neither one advances again. Injury is dangerous for any hunter. For both, that risk is real. The lion turns first, heading for shade. One exchange was enough for it. The badger holds a moment, then leaves. Bruised, it heads back to the carcass, right where it left the rest. After today, it's earned this meal. It settles back in to finish. Meal finished, it heads for home. Same bold, unhurried walk as always. Another day survived, another meal earned. For this animal then disappears into the dark below. Not the biggest, not the fastest, not the strongest, but few animals earn fearless quite like this one.